One of my biggest flexes is not my cars, my watches, any of that shit. One of my biggest flexes is the fact that before I met my girlfriend, she was actually already rich. She had made significant amounts of money in high ticket sales, not even inside of her own business, working for a corporate company before we had ever even met. So she understood the grind, the hustle, what it took to actually make significant amounts of money in sales and how hard that actually is. So when we met and we went on our first date, she understood exactly what I did. I have a marketing agency. I resell Go High Level, paid ads to local businesses, and that's fucking fly. And that's my business model. But I'd never had someone genuinely understand it. And she actually did. The first time we went out, she picked up on everything in 2 seconds and knew very clearly how we monetized. I told her about us cold calling local businesses to get customers, bringing them on Zoom calls to close them.
I knew what a CRM was.
She knew what a CRM was. She knew the business in and out from the second that we started. And I'm making this video for any young man that's watching it. Picking the wrong partner will destroy your ability to make money, especially this day and age with OF, with the amount of girls that are just Instagram thoughts, that don't have absolutely anything going for themselves other than their looks. There are girls that are dime a dozen, that are solid, and those are going to be the ones that will give you nothing but upward trajectory when you're trying to actually scale your business, your income, your life. You need someone that understands that you need to work 10 to 12 hours a day to make significant amounts of money. She was 24 years old, making over $400,000 a year. That's unheard of, especially for a girl. And you should use that as infinite motivation, that if a girl that comes from very humble beginnings can go out on her own. And by the way, if you don't believe it, she has nothing to sell you. She has no course. There's no train. There's nothing there.
You can actually look on LinkedIn.
You could check out her LinkedIn.
Good, portfolio.
We'll add her name, Caroline Curiel. But the moral of the story is, if you're a young guy, you should use that as infinite motivation. If she, as a girl that comes from very humble beginnings, was able to figure out how to make multiple six figures a year in remote sales as someone that had zero experience, then why is it not possible for you? Why can you not start that business and make serious amounts of money online? Why is it such a foreign native concept where it's not possible? So if you're watching this video and you're stuck and you're like, yo, I want to get going. I want to get my foot off the ground. I want to hit the ground running and I want to start making money online. The way I make my money is inside of a marketing agency called Del Priori Hospitality. Unlike most influencers, I think I'm one of the only people online that runs a real business and documents me running a real business all the way through. My business does over 300 grand a month, and my business model is very simple. We sell Facebook ads to local businesses, and we also set them up with a white label CRM system called Go High Level. So basically, when you're running ads for a local business, you're going to get them more leads. When you get them leads, you need to give them a follow-up system that can help them actually follow up with their leads, all these new leads that you're helping them to generate. If you get 5 customers to pay you $2,000 a month, that's $10,000 a month off of 5 people. I want you to think about that as a concept. You could be 5 people away from making your first $10,000 a month online. Don't look at it like this foreign native concept that can't happen. I am nothing special. And if I was able to figure out how to make that kind of money when I was 17 years old, and now at the age of 21, I've become a multi-millionaire generating over $10,000 a day in business with my brother, then why is it not possible for you? If she was able to figure out as a girl in her early 20s how to make $400,000 plus a fucking year, then why is it not possible for you to go out and make so much more than that? The sky is the limit. My whole mentality is, it's not like we're trying to land something on space. It's not like we're trying to visit another planet. All I'm saying is it's possible to do what someone else that's in your exact position has done. It's that simple. And as soon as you frame your mind for, oh, maybe this is possible, maybe I can actually do this, and maybe I have the opportunity to be something great, or at least something great enough to live a great life, that's when the floodgates open. The opportunities are endless. You can make so much more money. And what's great is that you start attracting people into your life that are like you. If I met a girl that had no interest in business whatsoever, that just didn't really give a shit about what I did, I'd be bored. I would talk to her and feel like I was talking to a wall. And I never wanted that. But you see, if I never built myself to be the type of man that deserved a girl that was able to make over $400,000 a year, that I knew wasn't going to gold dig off me, this whole relationship wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have been possible.
And I think also there's a beauty in not searching. I would make jokes all the time, like, Caroline, how are you going to meet, the love of your life? You don't leave your house. And I was like, I guess I'm not leaving my house.
Listen, I didn't leave my house much because
We didn't need to leave our house.
my whole business was online. I wasn't leaving the house much either. I was like, fuck it. When it happens, it happens. But I saw her one day. We lived in the same apartment complex. And I walked up to her and I just introduced myself, and the rest is history. We've been together for over a year. Now we're building the agency together, and it's been quite the journey. So if you're watching this video and you feel lost, you feel like you don't have direction, and you're a young man, let me just give you these couple tips. Work on your business, okay? Focus on your income. You're never gonna regret making money, and you're never gonna lose out on the right girl when you're focused on locking in and building a better future for yourself. Focus on the gym. Get in there 3-4 days a week, hit it hard, take care of your body, and take care of your mind. Do those 3 things and you'll be completely fine. I promise you, it's not that hard. If you follow a blueprint that is modeled for success, success will be the only thing that you will find.
And also know that the opportunity is out there. So I think that we're seeing so much, we're almost discouraged. We're like, no, that market is saturated. The opportunity in AI sales right now is insane.
Yeah.
There are so many businesses that are still doing things the old-fashioned way. There's no innovation. If you tap into that market and you're being innovative and you're solving problems for business owners who are doing things through email, through the hard way, if you build a system like integrating a CRM with what he does, they're not going to want to leave.
It's completely the truth.
You're solving their problems. So
if you can help local businesses that are between, older guys, 40 to 60 years old, follow up with all of their leads, generate more new business, and you can help them have systems that can make them more money, get them more leads, and help them scale, you're never going to be without money. And that's exactly what we do. The free training is linked in the description of this video. If you want to check it out, check it out. It's over 20 hours long. So prepare to sit down and lock in for a while if you actually want to go through it, because I'm not one of these guys that's going to lie to you and be like, oh, it's so easy to make money online. No, it's not. You better sit there and get ready to suffer, get ready to struggle, get very comfortable with it, and get comfortable in the pursuit of something that is hard, because the only things worth doing and the only things worth having are incredibly challenging. So the free training is linked in my bio.
Amen.
Every 100 people that take it, maybe there's a handful that actually succeed, but it's every single system, implementation, process that I've implemented to build my AI agency, Resell and Go High Level, to over $300,000 a month at the age of 21 years old. So if you want it, tap the link. I'll see you in there.